Oh, hi. Welcome to the Tuesday Night Music Show with Howie, our producer. He's right here. We have Georgia Matt, we have Boston John, and we have Eric. Hi, guys. So, I have a surprise for Eric. We're going to do the wheel tonight.
Oh, nice.
You've been asking for the wheel. We're going to do the wheel. Now, in light of that, all right, let's do Boston John's Record Roundup, but let's do the lightning round on that. Okay. The lightning round of Boston John's Record Roundup is sponsored by DJ Event Planner, www.djeventplanner.com. For all your DJ Event Planner needs, go to djeventplanner.com. Check in the description of this video on YouTube for more information about them and our other sponsors. John, what do you got for us this week?
I went old school rock and roll. Well, old school for the most part. 88, 89, I guess if you want to call it old school. We hadn't really given much light to this band. This is a New Jersey band that kind of came on that if they were 4 years earlier on the scene, they probably would have been megastars, but the world changed in 1991 and bands like Skid Row didn't go anywhere. They only had one pretty boy. The rest of them looked like felons, but they had to go to Canada to find someone attractive to front the band. Sebastian Bach, lead singer. He was with them for 2-3 records, maybe. They had a parting of the ways. His ego and the rest of them didn't all fit in the tour bus.
Of course.
So Sebastian went on to a solo career, and I think Skid Row's on their 4th new lead singer. They seem to just kind of have a rotation to try to find the right fit, and after 30 years, they still haven't found the right fit. But give them a listen. This was the breakout record. I was last year at college when this came out, and this got a lot of radio play. Of course, you've got I Remember You on here, which was the big ballad. Right. Youth Gone Wild, which was all over rock radio. It's a good introduction. It's kind of like sloppy rock along the lines of like if you took Stones or and cranked up the amps, or the Guns N' Roses feel that came later. Right. It's in your face rock and roll. It's not meant to be pretty. It's pretty harsh. And as I say, the first 2 records between this, Slave to the Grind, which followed, and then the blue one, Subhuman Race, would be the 3 that I'd recommend. Good rock and roll. Can't go wrong. And there's some songs that, if you got a rocking crowd, you can absolutely play that stuff. That's my pick.
Right on. Anyone else have a pick for?
I got one.
What you got?
Creedence Clearwater Revival, Chronicles Part 1.
The greatest hits.
Yeah.
It's a whole bunch of stuff.
Right. And I don't care who you are, even if you don't know them, you could drop the needle. I'm sure you'll find something on there that will interest you. There's just so many different of their, hits on there that I'm sure you'll find something you like. And that's it. See, John, that's how you do the lightning round.
That's it. Give it some backstory. Talk a little about Mr. Fogarty.
Bad Moon Rising, Born on a Bayou, Proud Mary, damn it,
Down on the Corner, all the stuff you want to hear.
Hey, Tonight. That's one of my favorites, by the way, but who cares? Go ahead.
Stuck in Lodi again. Yeah, all this good ones.
Planet Traveling Band,
It's all songs Get the greatest hits. You'll know every single one of them.
Yeah, I think Proud Mary gets beaten to death, but there are a lot of other really good CCR songs that people could be playing too.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen
Hey Tonight one? I think Hey Tonight really should get a little more play than it does, but
you're right.
Anyway,
it's a good song.
Yeah. Well, Proud Mary actually became Tina Turner's song, really, in real life. They play that Tina Turner version more than Creedence, although it's a Creedence song. But,
yeah. Does anybody else have a pick for this week?
I do.
What do you have?
I picked because Daft Punk came out with the 10th anniversary Random Access Memories with like 18 bonus tracks or whatever.
Sure.
And the reason I picked that was because, 2 weeks ago, I guess, when it dropped, it was number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100. And then this week, it's number 1 on the Electronica. I guess that's a new category or something. So it's number 1 there. And I have the album and I love it.
Great.
Right on. I just got a message from Pastor Jay. He will be here in 6 minutes.
All right.
Not 4, not 5, but
6 minutes, like Dougie Fresh.
7.
Dougie Fresh told us 6 minutes you're on. So 6 minutes, Pastor. 6 minutes, Pastor Jay.
So I wasn't trying to ignore you, Howie. I was corresponding with Pastor Jay.
No, this was a lightning round, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's it for me.
Matt, do you?
Yeah. By the way, pretty exciting to see Daft Punk just come in and still just knock it out of the park like that. Mine was half a cop out and half
quick 6 minutes,
and half in line with what the theme seems to be tonight of the greatest hits, and that is Elvis 30 number one hits. Because I got to thinking with this one, I'm like, when it comes to an Elvis song that we need at a wedding or an event, it is most likely on here. They did make a follow-up to this one, but I think this pretty much covers it. If you have this, you basically have what you need to cover your Elvis request or plans at a gig.
Let's go with the phone. Well, I've never owned any kind of hard media before. No, I just teasing. Good pick. Jay, you're joining us in progress on the record roundup. We're doing the lightning round tonight because we're going to be doing the wheel game next. So do you have any, you're muted, by the way. Do you have anything for a record roundup for us?
I do. And I understand by hearing Matt that this appears to be a greatest hits night. So I will add to the greatest hits, and I will go with one that's coming out of left field a little bit, but I get requests all the time. And he's got a Vegas residency that he is killing right now, selling out every single night. And that would be Garth Brooks' greatest hits.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you're a DJ like me, you found out the hard way at some point when a bride said, "Oh, I want Garth Brooks, Papa Loves Mama." Okay, I'll just go to Apple. I can't find it.
Yeah, no.
Let me pull that off YouTube. Yeah, that's not Garth singing. Oh, I have to go to Amazon. And I did this, and true story real quick. I didn't have the version I should have had. They hit me up at the wedding, and I had Michelle buy this album on Amazon and email me the song, opened it up, put it in Serato, and played it. And that was the last time I let that happen.
They're done. Any means necessary.
Yeah, yes. But I'll tell you, if you got Garth Brooks' greatest hits, it's got a lot of music on it that is popular, and it will inspire you to play something. Even if you play the dance, you want to see the country fans cry, play the dance.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely been there with the Garth tracks.
Yeah.
So I'm watching, I don't know if it was a Hanging with Howie or if it was one of my broadcasts came in, and who knows? Who knows when anyone's going to see this broadcast? Memorial Day was yesterday. They could see this crap on the next Cinco de Mayo, the way this stuff's going up. So who knows? But I'm watching this, and Howie's like, yeah, some of the greats are still alive, like Tina Turner.
Oh,
yeah.
That didn't age well. Yeah.
I saw that, and it was like, John, really? Like, that show was a month ago, and she just died. You put that up. Holy.
Nice. We're topical. What can we say?
How does it read the papers?
Ouch.
I'm at a car show with my brother last week, and my mother and I have a game that we play, much like the game that Jay and his friends play, where who can tell who about the celebrity death first.
Praise Reapers.
Yeah, my mom and I have been playing this game forever, but it's the same thing. So she got me on the Tina Turner. So I just wanted to share a couple of singles that I had. And I don't even have my favorite Tina Turner song here that I'll reveal after this. This one's called Two People. This is just something I picked up on a crate dig. Tina record. We've got, this one was really big. This is Typical Male. This is a pretty big Tina song.
Yep.
I played a lot of Tina Turner in my first round at Safe House because our assistant manager was a Tina Turner freak. Like he was like infatuated with Tina Turner. It was like, some people, I don't know, are Huey Lewis and the News fans. He was a Tina Turner fan, so he was that guy.
I know one. Yeah.
So we had the greatest hits and played all of the songs off of it. This one's really good. Let's Stay Together, the Al Green remake, which I think was her breakout when she came out solo in the 80s. This was the song, and it's a pretty cool version of it. Then Pulp Fiction came along and reintroduced the world to the Al Green version again. A lot of people didn't realize it was an Al Green song until they saw Pulp Fiction. But anyway, this one's actually a cool tune. Better Be Good to Me. It's actually a cool dance tune. Yeah,
that is a good dance song.
Play that Friday. Yeah.
And the one that she's probably most famous for is What's Love Got to Do with It?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just thought I'd share those real quick.
Okay.
Yeah. That was the lightning round because we're going to play the wheel game. Eric's been like jonesing for this.
By the way, real quick, because I heard it driving the other day. One of John's favorite groups, one of mine now too, the group Ghost.
Yes.
They have an EP out that's covers, and one of the covers is We Don't Need Another Hero.
Nice.
Underdome, yeah.
Tina Turner. And it sounds great.
It is great.
Oh, by the way, my favorite Tina Turner song is One of a Living.
Oh, that's a great song.
Yeah, which is also from Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. It's the opening credit song. I thought that one was really interesting. I know, you know me. I like weird stuff. I like the other stuff too, but One of the Living was just kind of a standout for me.
What's this? You probably know the story better than I do. Private Dancer. Was that a Mark Knopfler song?
I don't know.
Or he played on it or produced it. There was some Dire Straits connection when she blew up in the 80s with that. And I remember hearing
maybe he did the solo in it. I don't know.
No, I think you're right, Jay. I think he played on it.
Okay.
As I recall, but don't trust my memory.
Google it later. That's what we'll do.
Exactly.
So for those of you who are doing weddings, I mean, get ready with that Proud Mary because it's going to start coming.
Oh, strong. Nutbush City,
Nutbush,
Australia.
Yeah,
if you live there, right? So wheel game time. Okay, we've got a revised wheel that I did about 5 minutes before I turned my camera on. So
cool.
Revised. All right.
What is it tonight?
A little revised. There's some interesting categories here and genres. All right?
Okay.
So our first, some of them are the same. Some of them, I've changed some things up a little bit though, and I think you'll like what I've done here.
Good.
So we've got wedding recession, as always. Grouped active, as always. Bachelorette party. I'm adding some of the stuff that I'm experiencing at the club when I get the bachelorette party.
Oh yeah. Good one.
I'm incorporating some of these things.
Excellent.
Cocktail. Dinner. Flow song. $100 tipper request. This person has got $100 bill, stuffs it in your cup and says, play me some, you got to make this guy happy. You might have another bone. So it's the best one you can play for this guy in that genre. Or filler, something we can dance to, something for grandma. The boomer invasion. When all of a sudden all the boomers come flooding in and that these kids today don't know music. Our music was better. Here's a song.
Oh my. Yep.
Okay, but you can hold your tongue, sir, because the next category, and this is a real category, something Jay would like. This is a category tonight.
This could be all over the map.
It could be. It would have been funnier if you weren't here, but since you're here, you can clarify these things.
Yeah, that's like a wild card.
I will validate choices.
Exactly.
That's a free space.
Validate everyone's choice. Crap. Then you lose a point. Anniversary dance.
That's a good one.
Last but not least, some idiot from Georgia stumbles in and requests. Yeah, exactly. Matt, I know it was funny for you, but I actually did have an idiot from Georgia who was asking for "Color Me Bad, I Want to Sex You Up" as I was playing. "Color Me Bad, I Want to Sex You Up."
But that was a good one.
It's not about you; it's about her.
You tell him I don't have it.
As it's playing at it, and it's
her
basically
hearing you play it reminded her that she wanted to hear it. Is what that was.
Oh, that happens way too often.
I like playing California Love and getting it always happens. Someone coming up going, "You gonna play some hip hop tonight?" I'm like, "You mean like Tupac and Dre?" Yeah, that'd be dope. You mean like this? Oh yeah.
Here are our genres. I've changed them up a little bit. I've reworded some things and I've added some things and gotten rid of a few things. Our first category is 90s alternative, country, 70s, 80s, house music.
Awesome.
Disco. Didn't have disco before. We got disco now.
Good.
Motown. 80s alternative. This can be goth. This can be industrial. This can be new wave. All right.
Good.
Yacht rock is still there. Grown folks R&B is still there, which is essentially classic funk, is what it really is.
Yep.
90s. This century. I reworded that. It was modern before, but I'm calling it this century. Anything from this century is fair game in this category.
Yep.
Classic rock. And this one's for you, Jay. This one, hair band rock.
Oh, I like that.
That's for you. Okay.
I like that.
And hip hop. Oh, and as always, Kenny Loggins. So,
Oh no,
are you ready to play?
no.
You took out funeral. That's good.
I'm gonna
funeral.
I'm gonna turn off my camera and produce the show if Kenny Loggins is in there.
He's gonna put on his headphones and listen to Kenny Loggins.
So,
All right.
who would like to go first? Wheel is spinning now.
I'll go.
Any order, whatever you want.
Okay, the category is slow song, and the genre is 90s. 90s slow song. It should be an easy.
If I'm going first, I'm going to go with. I'm going to screw all the names up so you can correct me as always.
I was almost going to do a name of a band name that Jay will screw up was going to be a category, but
Well,
I didn't do it.
I haven't played this in a very long time, and it's starting to come back a little bit because
Okay.
I've played it a couple times this year,
All right.
and that would be Madly, Deeply,
Truly,
Madly, Deeply.
Madly, Deeply by Secret Garden.
Savage Garden.
Savage
Yeah,
Garden.
Savage
Yeah,
Garden.
that's
Australians.
Yes.
Trevor would be very disappointed with that.
But I think that would make a nice 90s slow song.
I thought you were going to go,
Yeah.
I Adore Mia More. I thought that was going to be your.
Well, I'm keeping that in the back pocket in case it comes up again, because that's my. I use that as a slow jam. That's up there with Janet Jackson, Come to Me, and Force MD's
Right.
Tender Love.
Right. That's
when I, PM Dawn, and Die Without You.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's going next?
Good category. I'll go.
John wants to go next, and I'm gonna. I spun, but I'll respin for you here.
Okay.
Okay. The category is anniversary dance.
Oh, I just
And the
had that
genre?
talk on the phone with a couple.
The genre is 90s alternative.
Truly, madly, deeply.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
Everything answer for it. Didn't Kenny Loggins
Sorry, but that would have fit.
Yeah, that would have hit.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something that's just based on the meaning of. There's certain groups that come to mind that would fit the slow dance, but a lot of them have sad, pathetic lyrics because
all the women's
90s.
rock songs are like angry, so you can't.
I was dancing around in the Cranberries for a second, and I'm just like, ooh,
Yeah,
that's a little. They're all pissed off.
they are.
All right, give me a second to land on a band.
Yeah. That's a tough one.
Yeah, because it's anniversary. It's got to be something that you can kind of back and forth to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and from somebody married in the 90s, I guess would bear.
Yeah, I guess if they're kind of alty,
Maybe
maybe
25 years. That's a landmark, kind of thing.
Yeah, you can get like Dolly's version of like Heaven Let Your Light Shine Down, because that's kind of alt and it's kind of got kind of a positive, very uplifting vibe to it.
I'll accept it.
Yeah, hers came out later. The original Collective Soul. Jay,
Yeah.
help me out.
Don't let your light shine down.
Shine. Yeah. So I'll go with that because that's as long as you don't play the rock one, because when the guitars start hitting, it's too hard to dance.
Yeah,
to,
there's nothing in 90s alternative that I can think of that's uplifting.
When did Love Song come out by The Cure?
That was probably very early 90s,
Yeah. I think that was 90s.
but it's not.
That-
They might, I Melt With You or something kind of in that.
Yeah, it's like 90s wasn't good for really slow. Well, no, you know where you could have gone? Casey and JoJo.
That's not alternative.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Are the Bangles alternative? I was thinking the Eternal Flame, maybe.
You know what? You just take a mulligan and do something
88,
like that,
88.
because there's nowhere to go with that.
Too early. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll stick with Shine. I think that was
All right.
where you are. Cause I mean,
Good choice.
it's not sad. It's a positive theme. That's the thing you got to find. Cause a lot of stuff fits the tone and the beat, but the lyrics are just god awful. So,
Really tough.
Yeah.
I'm even thinking like the Eddie Vedder songs. Like he did some stuff, and that was like kind of sad.
Oh, where can my baby be? The one
Yeah,
that car crash. Like not a fish
I
dance.
suppose you could slow dance to it, but
I guess you
not an
could.
anniversary dance, you know.
Screeching tires, the breast in glass. Yeah. Oh, so romantic.
Yeah.
All right, who's next?
That's the man who's, I was about to ask that. The man who wanted to play the baddest.
Yeah, let Eric go.
Eric lives for this stuff, man.
Oh, he's there.
Howie's frozen again. So
Jay likes
No, Howie left because he
He's producing from remote.
in the
He's in the trailer. He's backstage.
In the trailer, running the controls.
is he in like acid?
Dinner.
Isa.
Dinner is your category, and your genre is 80s alternative. That's goth. That's new wave. That's industrial. That's.
All right. I'll go with Eternal Flame, like I've already mentioned.
He's trying to get that in there.
Yeah.
We're not.
Then also just some royalties. Yeah. That's twice your name. Dropped them.
She's all over TikTok now too, and she looks good.
Oh, she's hot. Matt.
She
Always was.
hasn't aged.
All right. Let's do it.
Category is something Jay would like.
Oh, okay.
And the genre is, let's see how well you know Jay.
This will be good.
Kenny Loggins.
My gosh.
Is there a wrong answer? I don't know.
I don't know. I'll go.
There's a few.
Well, that's kind of a limiting genre there, but I'll go Danger Zone.
That is not a limiting genre, Matt.
No, that was
a huge.
Yeah, that's a big. Believe it or
Kenny
not,
Loggins is the smart bomb in a video game. You press it,
Mhm.
all.
Mhm.
No, for real. If you know Kenny Loggins,
yeah,
what was your pick?
Danger Zone.
Danger Zone.
Danger Zone.
Yeah, like
Song that
Danger
Jay would
Zone?
like. I would bet Jay likes Danger Zone.
Do you like
I do.
Danger Zone?
Yeah, I like Danger Zone.
Okay, then good pick.
That's a win.
Yeah.
Okay, my turn.
Heaven Help would have been the.
No, don't give it away.
All right.
Something
I knew
James would
that.
like.
Got that down in case you get it again.
I got Bachelorette Party,
Oh, okay.
and the genre
Oh.
is
I hope it's country because I got the song.
70s.
Oh,
Yeah, Get Down Tonight, Case in the Sunshine Band.
perfect. Yep, good
Mhm.
call.
You're gonna love it.
Jay. Yeah.
Yep. Let's see.
Jay,
Yes, sir.
your category is something Jay would like.
The fix is in.
Should that even be allowed?
And your genre
The sad
is
thing is, if I have to think about it,
Musical inception happened right here.
your genre is 80s. Do you like any 80s songs, Jay?
geez, you know,
There's gotta be something
it
from
was
the
such
80s.
A long time ago.
Could you name an 80s song that you enjoyed back?
Boy,
Wow.
back in the day.
Yeah,
I often think, could I name my favorite song from each decade?
of course. You
know?
monologues on it.
But I would have to say from the 80s, if I had to pick one song.
It's a song you like. It doesn't have to be the song.
No, I know. I mean, I like everything from the 80s. That's the problem. I would probably go with Hold Me Now by Thompson Twins.
There you go.
Okay, nice.
Good pick. But we got to make sure Jay
Jay, are
likes
you
it.
sure you like that song?
I do like that song.
Then I'll accept your answer. Okay.
That is a thing.
I was going to
though.
go John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band just to make it
On the dark
complete
side. I
show.
love that song.
Now,
No,
wasn't
Yeah.
Huey Lewis in the 80s? I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
don't
love
give
that
that late
song.
for next.
We all play so much music, though. I mean, it's, it could be, there's what we actually like and what we like to play, plus what we think works to play. And so I can see that being a thinker even for that person. All right, BSR.
Oh, what you got for
John?
me? Yes, sir.
John, your category. I'm sorry. Yeah, your category is wedding recessional. And your genre is Kenny Loggins.
Danger Zone.
Yeah, that's the answer. Charlie.
I will accept that answer.
Hey, come on. They're probably going to come out to Footloose because it's going to be something big and
Yeah.
rash, right? Let's
Footloose.
use that one.
Yeah, great answer.
Good one.
Okay. We're going Eric next. Is that, or do we go with Matt?
Eric.
Eric.
All right.
Matt.
Okay, Eric, your category is cocktail. Your genre is Motown.
Oh, that's his wheelhouse.
Yeah, cocktail. Not dinner, cocktail.
yeah, cocktail. Let's see. Heard it through the grapevine, Marvin Gaye.
Ooh, I like it.
Good.
Vibe.
Go to.
It's a good vibe.
Okay, Matt. Kenny Loggins is a smart bomb. Remember that. Okay. Some idiot from Georgia requests.
Oh yeah, I never deal with that here DJing in Georgia.
Ding, 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 ding.
Some idiot in Georgia requests some grown folks R&B, which is essentially classic funk. What are you going to play?
Oh,
Okay. So some grown folks R&B. So when you say funk, are you thinking stuff like George Clinton type vibes, or are you thinking okay? Probably, sticking with that, I would do Atomic Dog.
Nice. Good answer.
Wow, wow,
Great
wow.
answer.
Yo, yippee yay.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay. That is a great pick.
That's funky. It's about as funky as you can funk it.
Yes.
My category is something for grandma, and my genre is country. So I want to play a country song that I actually like and that people will dance to. So I'm going to go John Denver, Thank God I'm a Country Boy.
Hey,
That's exactly
That's
it.
what
Song
I'm
from the 70s. Grandma will love it.
She'd love
Yeah,
that.
and everybody else will dig
Solid
it
pick.
too.
Yep.
And it's a group active song. It's perfect.
Country Road in the last
and
couple
clap
years
her
has come
hands
back.
if she's too old.
Yeah. No, they love that.
They
Country
do.
Road is like huge too. It's a big song.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah.
Thank God I'm a Country Boy. The live version with all the crowd clapping
Yes.
has a lot of
Yes.
energy, and it's just
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The only
100%.
version
Wakes up
I'll
a
ever
room.
play.
100%.
I bought that off the Son-in-Law movie soundtrack. I bought that for that song, the Pauly Shore movie.
I love
Oh,
that
yeah.
movie.
Jay, is it your turn?
Yes.
Your category is something Jay would like.
oh, boy. This is next.
how much did you pay him? I mean, you're really
You
getting all
wanna
the
see the
softballs
wheel?
tonight.
I'll show you the wheel if you want to
Oh,
see it.
I believe you.
Okay, Jay, house music. What do you think you would like for house music?
You know what? I think I would like Lola's theme from Shapeshifters.
Shapeshifters.
My
Jay,
song
you
that
like-
Brian, Mr. Red, turned me on to.
Jay, do you really like that song?
I do really like that song.
Then I'll accept
You
your
really, really
answer.
like that song? Yeah.
I was hoping the category would be like what Jay likes, bands from Boston. Oh, let me think.
Hairband. Yeah.
Airband.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go
makes
take a nap. Let me know when it's over.
Yeah.
Give me an hour.
All right,
Like-
John.
Yes, sir.
John's getting decimated over here.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, $100 tipper request.
Oh,
This
gotta be a
guy-
banger.
This guy or girl or whatever comes up and drops a bone and says,
a guy.
"Play me some."
That's a guy.
$100.
It's
$100 riding on the line here.
well, no, you already have the $100. You see,
Oh.
impressed with the $100.
They can
you
take
might
it
get a
back.
second $100 bill. That's
Oh,
why
better.
it's so important that you play the right yacht rock
You
song.
got a pipeline here. You got
Oh.
to keep the spigots open. Yep.
Okay,
John's wheelhouse.
guy walks up, dumps a $100 bill, tip, and said, "Play me some yacht rock." And you know there's more where that came from.
Done.
It's your yacht rock song you drop.
First thing, if he wants yacht rock, it better have Michael McDonald in it, or Kenny Loggins for that matter.
Can you log it?
I'd probably hit him with "What a Fool Believes." Is the song that's the money song. for
Great
$100.
choice.
Nice.
Yep. Can't go wrong with little doobies.
Got to have. You put Michael puts a stamp on it. You are officially yacht rock. So
And Kenny wrote it with
Officially
him.
yacht rock.
Done.
Okay.
Good call.
I made up that category, but I kind of liked it. Something we can dance to. Play something we can dance to.
I want a beat.
Give me a beat. Give me a beat.
now we're all,
Something we
we're all
can
singing
dance
Janet
to.
Jackson in our head.
Something we can dance to from this century.
Oh, I got this one.
That's anything.
That you can dance to from this century. You got 23 years of anything to work with of music.
I'm gonna go with Pitbull, Fireball.
Yeah, I love it. Yes.
That'll get them dancing for sure.
Or any variety of Pitbull songs that you can think of.
Brian, in categories like this, you know what might even be cool to add? Not to slow things up, but like once the person has answered, go really do like a lightning, like to the other 2 or 3 people and say, what would your choice have been?
Yeah, but John don't understand the word lightning. We already went through.
Yeah. Well, neither.
I was inspired by songs Jay would like. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll do it on mine. How's that?
Okay.
So I'm going to give
do a quick go around.
Matt's category is floor filler. You got to fill the floor with the song in the genre of house music.
Okay.
Now, okay,
it's more house or EDM, but
well,
I'll
it's
do
house.
Ellie Goulding Lights, if we will count that.
Sure, we can do that. Whatever you like.
I love her voice. She's got an amazing voice. I just love her
In my
raspy.
mind, I'm thinking to myself, the crowd likes house.
Mm-hmm.
We know they like house, so I'm going to play a banging house track for them. What's the track? And whatever your answer is, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Knock it off. I'm trying to do something. Okay, we'll do it.
Tell Blanca said hi.
No, that was actually that was the other pussy I got.
Bump.
Yeah,
I'll be here all week.
The other pussy.
fur ball. Yeah.
John's not gonna watch this anyway. Don't worry.
So he doesn't watch this show. He said shit in his last show, so we're good.
Oh, good. We're done. Good.
And nobody flinched, but I know he said it.
PG-13 now. Yeah.
And the genre of classic rock.
Oh, beautiful.
Cocktail classic rock.
Yep.
What am I going to do? There's so many things I could do. What do I want to do that I think is interesting for cocktail? You know what I'm going to do? Because I like it. I'm going to do Yes's Roundabout.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do.
Let's do a whip around.
Let's do a whip around.
Okay. Mine, Boston. More Than a Feeling.
Nice.
Mine, Steel as Wheel, Stuck in the Middle with You.
Good
Nice.
one. Eric.
I'm gonna go with I don't know if this is God, I just had it. I mean, how about that? Is Cat Stevens?
Yeah. They'll count.
Go with Wild World, even though Cocktail is still something. Yeah.
It's a nice choice.
Beautiful song. Beautiful song.
Yeah. Matt.
Kinks, You Really Got Me.
Ooh, nice.
That'll work.
There we
All
go.
right.
See? Perfect.
Hey, Jay.
Yes, sir. What would I like?
We're going to give you group active this time.
Oh, cool.
In the
As long as Jay likes it.
Of
Goth.
hip hop.
Group active hip hop. I'm going to go with Naughty by Nature, OPP.
Good answer.
Very nice.
Good answer as we spin for John.
Yay, that's a win.
And John, you get Bachelorette Party.
All right.
I hope
Bachelorette
he gets
Party.
country.
Believe it or
That's
not,
the song.
I play those. So.
Well, yeah, in the genre that they're wanting to hear right now, it's a Bachelorette Party, and they want to hear yacht rock. I already know what I'd play. It'd be like immediate. It would happen.
Yeah, it's got to be something a little more spicy, though. There's not a lot of women in the yacht rock. Stevie Nicks.
So.
Yeah.
Well, no, they don't have to be women singing. It just has to be a song girls like. They can see a bunch of girls out having fun too, but they specifically are asking for something kind of yachty. What do you play?
I got to hear what yours is, Brian, since you went to it so fast.
Oh, I know exactly what I play.
Because even I'm thinking about it now, like going through the catalog, like, oh.
Yeah,
What
kind of like on that 70s bubble. I want something that's got kind of like a sexy groove to it. And I was thinking like Atlanta rhythm section, like So Into You. That's got kind of that.
Do you think they dance to it?
Are they going to dance? Oh.
Yeah, Bachelorette. all going to be,
I mean, there's no wrong answer. I'm asking a question.
Yeah. It's got to be something that just catches them. It's got to be some kind of sexy. It's a bachelorette party, something that's.
I'm with John. It's like if it's country, you're going with save a cowboy ride a horse
or funky. As long as it's got a funky boot,
save a horse ride cowboy kind of.
I got a funky beat yacht rock song that I know they would dance to and sing along to.
What do you have?
I got Redbone, Come and Get Your Love.
I don't really yacht rock.
Am I right or am I right?
I think you're right,
but that's it. I mean, that's the kind of.
That's one of those on the lines. I think
it is, but it's there.
Yeah,
it's there all day.
It's there.
Just tell us one thing: is the bride to be's name Peg?
If her name's Peg, if Margaret works, Maggie, any of those variations, we're going Steely Dan.
Yeah,
I can actually think of another one off the top of my head.
Or her name might be Josie.
Really well.
It could be,
but there are songs within the genre that would do incredibly well. I believe. So
it's got to have that groove, like the Steely Dan vibe. I could see going down like Low Down or something that's Skaggs.
I would love to give you more answers because I've got a bunch of them, but
we'll see if the category.
But John, you know what? This is interesting, Brian. John's doing what I'm doing. We're thinking, when it's a bachelorette party, it's a bunch of chicks that are trying to play with like penis lollipop and get wasted.
Well, so I do some shows in downtown Boston, and it's usually a room full of women. And depending on the ages sometimes, but yacht rock doesn't come up all that much in that zone.
But let's just pretend it did.
Playing,
I mean, and girls love that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm just going to rapid fire some at you that you could totally do and get away with. Rich Girl Hall & Notes, they would totally dance to. You make my dreams come through Hall & Notes, they would totally dance to.
Yeah.
If you consider Spinner's Rubber Band Man Yacht Rock, which they play on Yacht Rock Radio all the time.
Yeah.
That would work. There's tons of them, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I got to think outside the box a little bit.
No, that's
like that Commodore's track you like to get High on Sunshine. It's got kind of a groove, but
that's easy like Sunday morning.
Yeah, it's nice.
I mean, I bet you girls are going to be brought down. Yeah, Lady's a great one. They would dance to Lady.
Yeah, only if at this bachelorette party there's some guy jiggling around doing his thing. Maybe that you play something kind of sexy like that. But yeah, that would be a couple of good ones for you.
Think about that Earth, and Fire songs you could drop. They're kind of yachty a little bit, maybe sort of kind of.
They're kind of yachty.
You bring me up to Commodore's to yacht rock.
Yeah, Commodore's Hall. The production's there.
That's cool. I just learned something. Yeah,
it's a bit of a stretch, but Sail On is.
Yeah.
Okay,
and High on Sunshine is.
Yeah,
I think
Lady for a fast song, Lady would be perfect.
So viewers of the video, if you have a yacht rock song that works at bachelorette parties, drop it in the comments below. Because I want to read them later.
Play this game. This is why we play this game. Because
this is a learning lesson.
Well, I mean, if anybody disagrees with anything I say, please tell me. But this is
it's always open to interpretation and discussion.
Right.
We bend the rules a little bit, but it's like it's got to have that sex drive in it. It's got to.
Oh my God! You could do Brandy by Looking Glass. They lose their minds. It's sing-along stuff. And that is technically yachty. I don't know why it is, but it is.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Why don't we get drunk and screw Buffett?
There's a lot. No Buffett. No Buffett.
But we can't use Buffett. You can give the Commodores, but you won't give Buffett a break.
I have to lay the line. I have to lay the line out somewhere.
No Buffett.
No Buffett.
The Buffett is closed.
Chicago, if you leave me now, come on.
Who's next? I'm sorry, Eric.
Eric.
All right, what do you got, Eric? You get something for grandma. And nice. your genre is disco for grandma.
Disco for grandma. I'm going Brick House Commodores.
Nice. Nice.
Good pick.
And Matt?
Getting my thinking cap on already.
You get, and you may have gotten this before, Anniversary Dance. Did you get that before?
I've gotten it in another time we played this game.
Not tonight.
Okay, not tonight though. Okay, you got Anniversary Dance. Oh, Jesus. Hairband Rock. Jay's like,
damn it.
I could have used that one if you're wrong. Go.
Yeah.
I got it. In my head, I got it.
Oh yeah, and I bet I know who it is.
I bet. Well, this will be good one to go around then because we all got one for this. So
yeah.
It's anniversary.
Okay, so I have two. I have Bon Jovi "Living on a Prayer," and I'm also thinking Def Leppard "Photograph."
Both bands have other
Anniversary dance
songs.
typically slower.
Right.
Yeah, both bands have songs.
A little
that fit
slower.
this.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, the
They're
tempo.
great songs. Yeah.
Great songs.
Yeah.
Same bands, but pick different ones that are slower.
Yeah.
Bon Jovi "Diamond Ring."
Probably.
Bon Jovi. I'll be there for you.
There you go. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just coughing. Sorry. What was yours, Brian?
I don't remember who it is because for some reason in my brain I'm thinking it was Skid Row, but I don't think that's right.
I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that's exactly what I knew you were going to say.
Yeah.
100%. I'm like, he's going right to Sebastian Bach.
It's on the record.
Right.
Yeah.
Did they do Fallen Angel too?
Poison.
No, Fallen Angel is Poison.
Okay.
And that's not really a good anniversary song.
They all look like bitches. So
Just falling from grace. I had a Firehouse "Love of a Lifetime" is where I would have went.
That's
nice.
the biggest 80s hair metal slow song. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
I got Every Rose Has Its Thorn, Poison.
Well, that's kind of a
Lyrically,
I could kind of see the bride not being happy about, like, really? This is what you picked?
Come on, this is what the bride wanted. Look at my lady. She said, "I want that."
you wanted Fallen Angel.
You know, they all went through that phase.
The bitch is back. Elton John. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Come on, we've all had that wedding where they
That's if you get remarried to the same person. Then the bitch is back. Elton John.
You start running into like the Saigon Kicks genre of like, oh, did you do
Love
a
is
soft
on the way.
song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is my turn.
Yeah, I would have gone Sebastian on that one. I knew that was where Brian was so fast. I'm like, he's going Skid Row.
I got Boomer Invasion. Okay. So
what
our music was better than this crap. Played something cool from back in our day. And the category is Motown. And I'm going to play Stevie Wonder's Superstition.
Good. Perfect. By the way, I saw a TikTok that said Generation X is 1964 to like 1981 or something.
Yeah, 78.
And I'm having the hardest time convincing my lovely wife, Michelle, because she's like, you're a boomer. I'm not. Because she was born in 70. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm Gen X. She's like, no, you're not. I'm like, yes, I am.
64. It's actually 65 through like 81 or something like that.
God,
Gen X.
But you act like a boomer. That's the thing.
No, I'm totally cool.
You are cool,
young.
but you're boomer cool. You want acquisitions and you think about money a lot and you think about, I'm getting old and this isn't fair. That's a very boomer thing. I'm just saying.
All right. Can I have one?
I'm not going through some growing my hair. Okay, never mind. Go on.
And another thing, that's boomer.
floor
God,
filler.
is it?
Jay, you're floor filler, just so you know. This is your
floor filler. I got it. I got this.
In the genre of grown folks R&B.
Grown folks R&B.
Yeah.
And a floor filler.
Like funk or...
Step back, everybody, because I just dropped September by Earth, Wind, and Fire and packed the floor.
Nice.
Power banger.
And you filled
Heads up, everybody. I'm doing my job. Excuse me. Get out of the way. The dance floor is full.
That's that song we heard at every wedding ever. Thank God.
Good thing you didn't play Let's Groove or something. That would have been...
You know what? I like that better, but it's a question sometimes with the crowd. September is a kill.
As soon as it's do you remember? As soon as that hits, they're all
that's
running.
Everyone's out. You're right. You're right.
That's,
they do understand the job at hand.
I think I'm going to retire this one because I'm sick of it. I'm going to get rid of it for the next Will game. But John, here it is for you. Cocktail.
Okay.
It's kind
Cocktail's a good. I just got off the phone with a couple for June 10th, and Cocktail was like the same thing you guys face. We're not going to be there. We're going to be off doing photos. So just play to the crowd.
Yeah.
You know,
so don't play the stuff that they requested that they like because they're not going to be there to hear it. This is where you feel out and test the room. You test the waters.
100%, John.
A little R&B. Anybody tapping their toes? Ooh, little early 80s pop. Ooh, how'd that land? Right. And then you make notes and that curates your dance list.
Now that you're all psyched up about it, it's an 80s alternative song.
You got this.
Okay. It's a new wave for cocktail.
80s alternative, which is new wave. It's industrial.
Yeah.
It's goth. It's whatever.
Yeah. This one I just did the other night. Where did I go? I was playing. I think it was Space Age Love Song.
Oh, nice.
Like here. I think
Seagulls.
Yeah, it's kind of new wavy, but it's nothing that's, you can still have a conversation. It's not taking you away from anything.
I love it.
Right.
Perfect
I
background.
love it.
No.
And you don't hear it. Everybody wants to play I Ran all the time, but I like Space Age Love Song.
I like Space Age Love Song better too.
Well, I don't like it necessarily better. I just would like to hear it once in a while. I never get to hear it. I Ran seems to be the go-to.
Mm-hmm.
Eric. A slow song for a slow dance in the genre of classic rock.
Slow classic rock. I'm gonna go with 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Meatloaf.
There you go.
Good one.
That's a good answer.
It's kind of a cheating song, and you're not going to really stay with the woman, but
it might be at the club, and it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood. I thought we were at a
And
wedding.
it's not a wedding anniversary. That's the anniversary thing you got to worry about.
If the people are all dressed up, you're at a wedding. Otherwise, you're just at a club.
Yeah, you can be at a club at this too. It's fine.
Okay.
Group active is your category, Matt, and the genre is once again classic rock.
Oh,
that's easy.
That'll be main ones that come to mind there is Journey, Don't Stop Believing.
There you go. You got it.
Yep.
And it is my turn. Something for Grandma. And
From the century.
Shot in a beer.
Young grandma.
70s. Something for Grandma's 70s.
Oh, that's fitting. That ties that up with a big bow. Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm thinking my mother is a grandmother. And if I wanted to really impress my mom, I'd put on probably Bee Gees Staying Alive. That she loves Bee Gees.
There you go.
So that's where I would go.
Grandma's happy
to dance, and she'd think that's a great beat. And yeah.
By the way, I'm not making the comparison after your answer, but I often get the couples who are like, yeah, my grandparents are like, my grandma is very old. She's like 65. And I'm just like, in my head, like, she in the 70s, she was doing blow off the back of a toilet and some
right.
Like, she used to party. Like,
have you
seen was doing shots before you were born?
Well, that's the thing. When we started DJing, the grandmothers, that's sadly all deceased, and we're able to dealing with a new round of grandmothers.
Play some Glenn Miller, and it's like, no,
you get a grandmother
Tony
now,
Orlando,
like 45, and it's like, oh, you're only 45. You're a grandmother. Okay,
you don't even know who Wayne is.
Do you have the Chattanooga Choo Choo? It's like, no, that lady.
Yeah. Pennsylvania 5000 isn't being requested a lot by modern day grandmothers.
Did you play For the Good Times?
You got pearl necklace?
Ray Price?
String of Pearls is the one you're thinking of.
Yes, it is. But I mean,
it would be fun.
New grandmothers are different.
If Grandma wore the pearl necklace, you wouldn't be here today.
String of Pearls, pearl necklace.
Exactly.
Good vibes. Okay, Jay.
This show's never coming out.
It's fine. As long as we're having fun, who cares?
John's going to get all these phone calls. What are you talking about? I thought I watched that one.
Okay, Jay, check it out. We're back in your place.
Okay.
With Anniversary Dance. You have to think about the content of the music.
Yes.
And all of that stuff. And our genre is
Lyrics Matter.
I said that to the couple on the phone tonight. God is my witness, John. Lyrics
hip hop.
Hip hop?
Yeah.
Anniversary Dance from hip hop. Casey and JoJo are probably a lot more R&B than they would be considered hip hop.
They are, but you know what? I think in this particular case, you've got to find the closest substitute.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think you're onto something with that.
R&B, because they do R&B too, which translates well into the hip hop world. They all like that
stuff,
so.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking almost hip-hop. Like Usher had a couple of love songs, but he's not really hip hop. But Usher, it's sort of a hip hop track. Boy, this is a good one.
But I think substitutes are completely acceptable in this case.
Because,
I believe that.
It's like,
gonna go.
I mean, if you're married and you've got kids, it's like, do you go Tupac Mama? Like, at what point is hip hop, because I'm thinking anniversary, they're older. It's not like the 4th anniversary they're celebrating. They're like, we've been married a long time. We want some hip hop. So they're probably in the 90s vibe. I'm not going to play Grandmaster Flash tracks.
Right.
Orange Juice Jones isn't going to drop on this wedding.
No, you could do like I Need Love by LL Cool J or something. It's kind of like, that's a rapper with a love song, right?
Yeah, my next guess is like not Around the Way Girl, but something a little more like Loving by LL Cool J.
Right. That's where I was always going with it on the game when
I'd probably agree with John on this and go with LL Cool J.
You could absolutely do that. Speaking of John,
I don't think a lot. I mean, this may happen in 10 years, but it's certainly not come across my plate yet.
Well, you'll think like Wyclef's a rapper, and he's got some stuff like Gone Till November. Like that stuff's kind of smoothish. It's not really like hip hoppy, but he still has hip hop cred. You know what I mean? So anyway,
would you consider Lauryn Hill to be hip hop or Mary J. Blige? Because
I'd allow it.
Tracks,
Mary J. for sure.
Mary J's got some good.
I'm thinking tracks. Empire State of Mind has even kind of got a nice slow groove.
Oh, Alicia Keys for sure. Yeah,
Alicia Keys.
Yeah, R&B crossover to hip hop's perfect.
But it's Jay-Z's rapping on it, so it's.
But that's the thing. So I mean, my rule of thumb is to always find out roughly what who's going to win the anniversary dance, how long they've been married.
Yeah.
Oh, they were married for 30 years. Let's go back 30 years and see what was popping.
Mm-hmm.
The same way if you say to me, oh, we really want to hear Tower of Power, man, I know what I'm up against. Unlock.
That would have been 93. So you had been looking like SWV, Salt and Pepper, TLC. Really you'd been looking at all those bands if you needed to pull something anniversary out of those.
Yeah. That's the thing. So I use that as the guide.
Their knees.
So John, once again, the $100 tipper has come up to you.
Oh boy.
Nice.
A bill in your tip jar.
Wow. I'm going to have to open a bank account now.
You want them to come back. You want to make them happy. They've asked you to play an 80s song.
Huge palette he has to choose from.
An 80s song? An 80s song.
An 80s song.
Brian,
play a great 80s song. Bam.
I'm going to tell you what the one is because we discussed this. We went at length some night. We were talking about this for about a good half an hour. And it actually came on the radio when I was driving to one of the gigs, and I listened to the lyrics a little clearer because you hear it so many times it just becomes fuzzy. It's like, he's thinking about some stuff.
Lexicon. It's just,
It was Safety Dance, Men Without Hats, and it came on the radio. I actually listened to the way he says the choruses. It's safe to dance. There's no Y in it, and if you listen to really the phonetics of it, it's like it's safe to dance. Like it was about the guys that would just jump up and down in the clubs and would freak out.
Yeah,
it's like you can dance if you want to, but if your friends don't dance, they're no friends of mine. That's pretty much like what would sum up like the '80s for dance music when that big push in new wave just came in. That was probably one of the first ones I heard, and I thought it was odd. This guy just singing in one note. He just sings the one note, and just
no inflection.
And 50 years later, we're still talking about it, and we still play it, and there's a reaction to it. People that weren't born, their parents weren't born when this.
You know what? This might be a better choice on a whip around, John or Brian, because this is like
you want to go around the room on the.
I think we should go around the room.
Yeah.
Give me an 80s song. I need an 80s song. I'm going Dexy's Midnight Runners. Come on, Eileen.
Yep, another one that's got a good bite, good pop to it.
Yeah. Eric.
I'm going with Gloria Laura Branigan.
Nice.
That's a good one. I never even thought of that. That's a really good one. Matt.
I was thinking Prince, Let's Go Crazy, and I was just checking on the year, so 1984. So we're good.
Nice.
Perfect.
That's a good one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's worth $100. He'll be back. You're going to get another 100, kid.
Yeah. The one I want to hear is, this is going to be good. I want to hear Brian's, because Brian's got this down pat.
New Order Blue Monday.
Great.
Nice.
Great.
Yeah, all good stuff.
I drop.
Yeah.
Damn. We could probably each come up with 20 songs too.
Oh yeah.
Because when you said Blue Monday, my brain went to Chains of Love by Erasure.
What's quintessentially 80s? New Order's Blue Monday. You hear that song and immediately
You're in
you
the
can
80s.
see
You know where you are.
Walled. I don't know why you can, but you can.
Yeah.
You can smell the car noir or whatever. You're there.
Yeah.
I am anyway.
I feel that way about Erasure Chains of Love. It's like,
That's a timestamp song. Don't you forget about me, Simple Minds. Just takes me right to it. Like, bang, now I'm in a John Cusack movie. Oof.
yeah, exactly.
Is it you, Eric? Are you up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you have dinner again. Dinner music.
Get rid of that one.
I thought it was Matt next.
No,
No,
Matt's after Eric.
After Eric, Matt.
Yeah.
You're gonna like this. Disco.
Dinner music, disco.
Disco dinner music. There's a lot of good stuff you can
You got this. You got this.
Oh yeah, this is your wheelhouse.
I think I'll go Sweet Love Commodores.
Nice. That works. That absolutely does work.
I mean, like you guys said, there's 100 things. I mean,
Yeah, you just something.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be
Sometimes there's no wrong answer.
Yeah, he's going to get the toes tap and let him know that what's up. Like, yeah, we're going to get ready to rip this place.
If you need clarification on this to make sure I'm not making this up, I'd be happy to give it to you. But the category is some idiot from Georgia requests.
he got this 3 times.
More funny, Jay got the Jay question twice.
I know.
Dude, some idiot from Georgia requests country. What are you going to play for him?
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
God. Ding, 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 ding.
How long is the
I know
show?
what I would play for them.
Well,
I know what I would play.
after what Elmer Dinkley.
I would play The Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's
But-
fair. But
If
after
only
I
Ray
take,
Charles had a song.
Yeah.
It's not country.
Oh, yeah.
That midnight train don't stop there no more.
So after I take Jay's advice and buy as much Garth Brooks as possible,
Okay.
I will throw on some Friends in Low Places.
All right. Yeah. Good
Yeah,
choice.
for country, they'd go for that.
That is a
Yeah.
thing I want, too.
Anybody would
Yeah.
have
Participation.
Yeah, that's a good song.
And even though it's a song about him coming in and wrecking the party, I mean, people would love it.
Oh no, that's a banger.
Yeah.
Well, it's unfair. The Devil showed up, and then a band of demons joined in. Like, I thought it was a one-on-one. What's that? What's this?
Yeah.
Isn't a fair fight? What the hell's going on here?
Yeah, exactly.
This poor kid sitting on a hickory stump. Tell you
Yeah,
what.
what the heck? He didn't get to bring in his boys
No.
to back him up. I got floor filler, and it's who is my genre for a floor filler? 80s alternative floor filler.
Oh,
I'm gonna do Enjoy the Silence, Depeche Mode.
Ooh.
good one.
There will be that.
And it is Jay's turn,
Okay.
and we are probably at about time. But we'll do one more quick lightning round here.
Lightning.
Cocktail.
Yeah.
Cocktail.
Yacht Rock.
God, everything fits.
Everything fits.
Though, I want to get a little better response. I'm going to go with our friend from Steeler Wheel, Mr. Jerry Rafferty, and I'm going to go with Baker Street.
Yeah.
John.
Yep.
Your category is something Jay would like.
Okay.
From Boston.
Genre
He
is.
might have been in a few of my Twitch streams. Maybe.
The
Just saying. Might have
genre is.
watched me for 3 years.
Oh, okay. Oh, dude, this is even easy too. Something Jay would like from this century.
Oh,
You know
boy.
how boomers are. They like the old stuff.
This century,
We got to find him something new that he can deal with.
that's the one dividing line because he would like more of the stuff pre this century.
These kids.
I'm okay with this century.
Okay.
You're okay with this century?
Yeah. What
I
would
had
you
him-
like from this century?
Something that Jay would like that's from this century since we
I
were
agree.
kind of reveling on Ghost a little bit earlier. I'm going to go with the Dance Macabre tune because
Love Dance Macabre. by
it's
Ghost.
just got that disco groove and it's
ABBA
Blue
meets
Oyster Cult.
Slayer.
ABBA meets Blue Oyster Cult.
Blue Oyster Cult, yeah.
Nice.
That's
Yeah,
Jay.
that's a great one.
All right, brother. I
Jay.
got you.
Thank
I got you.
sir.
Eric, something we can dance to in the genre of hairband rock.
Oh,
All right. Pour some sugar on me, Def Leppard.
Beautiful.
All day.
Banger. That's it.
Banger.
Matt.
Done.
Immediate in Georgia.
No, you got Slow Song.
Slow song. Okay.
No, Idiot from Georgia. 90s alternative. And again, it's tough. That's a hard one. I'll admit it. Now, but remember, this is
you know what?
Song.
Let me
It doesn't have to be a wedding love song.
Yeah, lyrics don't matter here.
We talked about Cranberries earlier, and I'm not sure of the year of this song, and I was just going to check on that. But Linger by the Cranberries.
Yeah, Linger.
Linger's
doesn't
good.
matter what.
Yeah, people can sway on the floor to that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Counting Crows December would work really well too.
I was
Yes.
thinking even Pearl Jam Alive. I don't know.
Mhm.
I could see that. Or Daughter.
Bachelorette Party.
Garbage have something slow.
Stupid Girls.
Y'all go ahead.
Happy when it rains. Yeah.
Bachelorette Party hip hop. I'm going to give them the White Girl Special and play Baby Got Back.
Perfect.
I get up for that.
I hope you all enjoyed tonight's wheel game.
Yep.
And we'll go ahead and stick a fork in this one, so
and
we don't.
put your ideas in the comments, please.
Yes.
Let's all learn from each other.
Yeah.
You guys have
Share the knowledge.
Yeah, it's good. It's always fun.
It's all good.
Always.
Did you like my new categories?
Yeah.
The categories are great.
Very nice.
I had to mix it up again. Same thing.
I was hoping I was going to get Slow Dance 80s. I'm like, can I even remember my first Slow Dance? I think it was Crazy for You by Madonna. No, I think it's Crazy for You, Madonna. Yeah. I think that's my first Slow Dance ever. Anyway.
The first time Kenny Loggins didn't even come up.
No, Kenny came up.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
it for
Kenny came up
Footloose.
from Matty. Like, what the hell is that?
Yeah. Kenny Loggins was What Would I Like? My favorite Kenny Loggins is Heaven.
Kind of limiting, don't you think?
Oh, that was so
Kenny's
yeah.
got 100 songs. He's got to go Loggins.
Kenny's the answer to any question you have.
Danny's song is amazing.
Country, rock,
I Call You Friend.
dance,
Mhm.
group
Yeah.
active, classic rock,
Oh, whenever I call you
80s.
friend is crushed.
Loggins and
Whoa.
Messina stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
whatever you want.
You could do
Kenny's the
Loggins.
answer. Yacht rock, Kenny's the answer.
Mhm.
Did
Yeah.
you pick a Loggins and Messina song?
I didn't, but what, isn't that Your Mama Don't Dance?
Mama Don't
They
Dance
rock
was the
and roll.
big
Yeah,
one.
Poison
Yeah.
covered that too.
Loggins and
That
the
becomes
song,
an
yeah.
80s metal dance song.
Both.
Poison covered it.
And Kenny wrote it.
Yeah.
So, hell, you could even do stuff he wrote for other people, but that's another show.
Anything with Michael McDonald. Sweet Freedom, I think he wrote that with Michael McDonald.
Did he?
Mm.
Yeah, I think so. They wrote a lot more music than I thought. Well, you saw that documentary I told you about. They wrote a lot more stuff together than I realized. They were a yacht rock powerhouse.
Howie is shining the light in my face, so I know that it's.
Oh boy, that's
Yeah, Blink, blink, click, 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 click. Hitting you with the mag light. Yeah. Time to go.
Yep.
Thank
Time to
you,
go,
Howie,
folks.
For
Get out of the car.
Behind the scenes production stuff. Thank you all for playing tonight. We will see you next time.